Welcome to day 6 of My Chicago Golf's Indoor Golf Challenge. Thank you again for joining me. Yesterday we talked about how to change directions from the top of your backswing coming down to impact. And today we're going to talk about impact. And impact is the moment of truth. Impact is the one position that we see that is similar with all good ball strikers, no matter what their swing looks like. So I want to give you some impact checkpoints. I want to give you some drills you could do at home, and I also want to provide a slow motion of Tiger Woods. If there's somebody that has a good impact position, it is the GOAT, Tiger. So let's go ahead and get started today. So let's dive into impact. Again, this is the position that we see with all great players that hit the ball well, and this is true over periods of time. So if we look at a picture of Jack Nicklaus or Ben Hogan, their impact position will look similar to Tiger or Rory's that we see here modern day. So what we see in a good impact position, we'll start off from this front view. What we are going to see with their body, we're going to see a shifting and an opening of the body. When that happens, it allows the handle of the club to lead the club face. It creates shaffling. And so when we have shaffling like this, we're able to compress the golf ball. So with our iron shots, we want to hit that ball first. We are de-lofting the club. So when I take the handle of the club and at impact, it leans forward like this. We're taking this pitching wedge and we are taking some loft off and making it like a 9-iron. So the ball is going to have this nice medium trajectory, lots of spin, good solid contact. From the side view, when we're talking about impact, we're going to see the body open up. You'll usually see two legs right here at impact. The hips will be about 45 degrees open, and then the shoulders are going to be pretty darn square to slightly open. But for sure, the lower body is more open than the shoulders. So this is very much similar to skipping a rock. When you do that, when you're skipping that rock, you transfer your weight, your body opens, your head stays back, and then we get into these good impact alignments. So let me show you some video of Tiger Woods getting into these positions, and then I'll give you some drills that you can do in your living room. All right, let's look at impact with Tiger Woods. I'm drawing my lines over on the right-hand side, box around the legs. We will draw a circle around the head. Over here, spine angle on the left-hand side of the screen. Okay, so he has fundamentals from address, good grip, keeps that face square in the takeaway. And when we come down to impact, let's see what we have. All right, so let's start over on the left-hand side. We can see both legs. So I could see his left and his right leg right there, meaning that his hips are open. So if he had that alignment stick through his belt loops, or those hips would probably be 45 degrees open. When we look at his shoulders are pretty darn square to his target right there. And I like seeing, let's go back a couple frames right here. Something that you'll see with all these good ball strikers, that right arm is under the left. Again, it's a sign that their shoulders are square. So open hips, square shoulders. Then, right here on the right-hand side, we go to impact. Classic impact position where we see a line going through the shaft and that lead arm. We see the back of the left wrist, the one with his glove on. We see the back of the left hand nice and solid. Your hands are the club face. So he has a solid club face through this hitting area. And then if we look at the body, we see a shift. All right, so no doubt about it, his weight is on his front foot. All right, and his hips are starting to open up, and that's what we need at impact. We need the weight shift, so weight's forward, weight's left, hips are open, we are in the shot.
shaft is leaning forward. So pretty perfect right there. I even got a quick little video of Rory for you guys. And then same kind of impact alignments. Same thing right here. We got that weight forward, hips open. Nice straight line between his lead arm and the shaft. Compressing the ball, going ball first, then making the divot.
Right, so here are 3 drills you could do in your living room to help you with impact. Start small. So the first drill that I'm giving you is a very basic drill. Once you put your hands on the club, I want you to put your feet together, and then I want you to take your right foot and put it back on its toe like this. You could line up your right toe with your left heel. Now the reason why I'm doing this, I just put my weight on the front foot. So 90% of my weight is on this front foot. And what we're gonna do little swings, just hinging back and coming through and holding. And so hinge, thump and hold. Hinge, thump and hold. Now the reason for me doing this flamingo drill, where I'm just putting my weight on my front foot, this is for golfers that have the idea in their head that they need to hang back to get this ball up in the air, and their weight's on this back foot. So we're starting really small, hinge, thump, and hold. You could combine that with the video I showed you earlier. You can make that ramp, or you could use a towel. I like this. So now, this ramp, the club has to go above it. So flamingo drill, we have the ramp, hinge, brush, hold. We're not gonna flip. So that's the first one. Just start with a pitching wedge, do some soft shots into your net or into your blanket, and then go a little bit bigger. Okay. The next one that we want, we do want to have that alignment stick through the belt loops one more time. And what we'll do, you could tape a pen like I've shown you in previous videos. I'm just using this magnet. And I want us to do half swings. So back to left arm parallel, pause at impact. Your hands have to be in front of your belt buckle right here. And then we could see, where is the club face pointed? Right, straight, left. And then from here, hold the finish with extended arms. So it looks like this. Halfway back and pause, impact and pause, hold and extend. And then you can take that away. And then we could go hinge, extend. So we are brushing, we're putting it together. And then we're starting to get the feeling, okay, this is what we need to be like at impact. All right. So got one more drill for you. It involves the wall. In this drill, it's gonna help you from the side view, so that way you can keep your right arm underneath your left at impact, essentially meaning that you have square shoulders at impact, open hips. All right, so with this final drill, what I want you to do, I want you to stand next to a wall. And with this first one, I'm gonna have you stand pretty close to the wall, about a hand's width, 2 to 3 inches. Okay. And what I want you to do is take your pitching wedge and just hold out your lead hand. And you're gonna take that club in your left hand and hold it by the club head, just put the grip in the ground. And this stays solid, your left side stays solid. And what I want you to do is practice going back and pausing, right hand only, solid left hand, and then coming through, shifting and opening, okay? Now when I do this, my hips are up against the wall, so I'm not back here. Also when I do this, my hand is touching the wall, and so these are some good impact alignments. When we look at it from the side view, and you're going back and pausing, shift and open, this is that feeling of our right arm being underneath our left arm at impact. So especially if you're trying to hit a straight shot, the club, it needs to come from the inside, and this right arm has to be underneath this left arm. It's not gonna happen from this motion where the right arm comes over the top. So that's the wall drill. Grab a pitching wedge, a couple inches from the wall, open up and hold. All right, friends, I hope you enjoyed those impact drills. Sometimes when you rehearse impact alignments, the feeling of the downswing starts to become more clear. I'm trying to paint a picture in your mind and give you checkpoints and drills for different parts of the swing. When we're actually playing, the swing is one motion, you know, and so sometimes we got to break the swing down, but when we go out there and play, we got to keep it simple. So do these drills, and I will see you tomorrow.